Way too funny. So I'm high one day, right? And I go up to one of them bulk stores where you can buy like a whole bunch of shit for cheap money. You know, up in Massachusetts we got Sam's Club, BJ's. So, you know, I'm bopping around getting my shit. This lady's like hammering this cart around. Got these 3 huge bags of dog food. Like, they gotta be fucking 80 pounds a piece, right? She's struggling around, right? And I see this priest, and he kind of cuts in front of me. We all getting the check out, right? So, like I said, I'm high, so I'm just fucking... So I hear the priest remarks on this. He looks at the lady's cart and goes, "Wow, can I help you with that? You must have a pretty big dog." She's like, "Oh, I don't even have a dog. This food's for my husband. He thinks he's a dog," right? So, that alone, I'm going to start cracking up right there, right? The priest is like, "Wow, I never heard that one before. I don't know much about these things, but maybe he shouldn't be eating this stuff, you know, it could kill him." And she's like, "Oh, please, this guy's thinks he's a dog for 20 years. He's been eating it and hasn't harmed him yet, right?" I'm standing there, man, I'm like, fucking, I don't believe I'm hearing this shit. I mean, the stuff you hear in public, right? They all take off, right? I pay for my stuff, I'm out of there, right? It's like the middle of the week, I'm at work, I thought about that. I was like, man, that was fucking too funny, right? As fate would have it, deja vu. Ever experienced that? I have to go up there again because they got the sale on these big storage bins, right? And I got a lot of shit, as you can see. So, like, I'm in there, I see the same lady, right? Now she's hammering a cart around. She's like, got all these like boxes of trash bags and shit, right? So, like, I couldn't believe it. I see the priest too. I'm like, this ain't happening, man. This shit like this just doesn't happen, right? So anyways, as fate would have it, we were all lined up again in the checkout, right? She's taking her shit out. She looks up, she sees him. She's like, "Oh, Father, how you doing?" He's like, "Oh, wow, nice to see you again. And how's your husband that thinks he's a dog?" She's like, "It's been hectic. You know, I got all these trash bags. I got to pack up his stuff because he passed away." The priest, he's like shocked. You know how priests are. You know, if they ain't touching your kid, they're like, again, they got advice for you, right? So this guy leans down. He's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that." She's like, he goes, "You know, I ain't one to, you know, say I told you so, but I told you, you know, eating that dog food probably wasn't good for him." She's like, "Oh, it wasn't the dog food that killed him. The motherfucker was licking his balls in the middle of the street and a truck ran him over." I laughed for days.